How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Bitcoin update. And Bitcoin has just made a new all-time high. So we need to see where it could be going for this quarter. Let's dive straight into the video update. So we can now see with the new all-time high, I need some expected targets. And the very basic thing is to try and identify bullish patterns in this case. So we've got this double bottom down over here, a W pattern, or just an area of support that is tested on two separate occasions. And the first low was maintained, so we don't have a potential downtrend continuation, as this high is lower than the last. It could have led to a lower low, but with that support being held, that is by definition the bottom of this range, and so the bulls step in to protect that low and basically test to see if the bears will protect this high that it just came from. In the end, Bitcoin smashed past that and a new all-time high set at 125.7k. So if I were to show you the measured double bottom target, that would go from the highest body candle closure right there, that's your neckline, and then to the lowest candle, that wick right there. Once you see this white line broken with a daily candle close, the pattern is valid as long as the daily candle closes remain above. So you see the next day and the next day remain above. If it ever comes down, it just needs to find support above 117k. So we can see we're very close to this technical target, and that then suggests there's no real targets beyond this point through patterns. And this is where the Fibonacci, my strategy, kicks in. If you want to learn how to place these and the given expectations and how long you should remain holding on to a bias for, use the links down below, book in a one-to-one call with myself, or check out my ebook. The strategy is in there. And the technical target, you can see at 127, 128k, nothing further is expected. But through these sets of fibs, and this was placed on the 14th of August, the dump that began then, it's actually calling for anywhere between 129 and 136k. In fact, there are some higher price targets, 144 to 154 as well. But look at these as two separate target areas, target area 1 and then target area 2. So now what I'm going to do is actually zoom out. I'm going to get rid of this W double bottom target because it's pretty much just telling us it's going to get up into this 1272. I'm going to zoom out to the 5-day time frame now, and I've placed a Fibonacci on the bear market that began in November 2021 and bottomed out November 2022, 1 year exactly afterwards. And the Fibonacci targets given through those, you can see how it was well respected at the previous all-time high in 2024, which is where we spent the whole year consolidating under. And then again at the beginning of this year / the end of last year at 103k. This entire year was basically turning that previous resistance into support for bull market continuation. And the expected next target would be anywhere between 128, 140, and as you can see over here, 174k. So this is a Fibonacci that goes back, remember, to the bear cycle. Now what I'm going to do is actually look at the 2025 drop-off, and it's going to give us even further confirmations or confluence, let's say. So we can see that there's, if I were to remove the rest for now, this new Fibonacci is calling for anywhere between 138 and 188, but we have some overlap in the 150 to 160k area. So I think for quarter 4, the aim should be for Bitcoin to see if it can reach 150 to 160k. That is it from me today. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let me know your thoughts on where Bitcoin is headed to next. If you want to get educated, use the links down below in the description and book in a one-to-one call, my ebook, or join my Discord community where you can ask for chart analysis on anything.